Just a quick disclaimer, I redid the video because the quality was bad, so enjoy the video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary M, and today we will be having a video on 23 things that I learned in my single life. So I think I'm the expert on what it means to live your best single life, and I thought that it would be effective if I told you how, not even how, but the things that I've learned. So stay tuned. Anyways, so we'll be moving on with the things that I learned, and I put it in my trusty handy dandy notebook. So anyways, don't mind my foolishness. Let's see. Okay, so these are 23 things that I've learned. I will break them down into a part 1 video, which is this video, and a part 2 video, which I'll link down below. Okay, so 1. It's okay to be happy for others while you wait in anticipation for your king. It's perfectly okay to be happy for other people in relationships. I know, like, we always have that thing in our head, like, oh my god, am I not good enough? Like, I see cute couples all the time, and I think to myself, like, what am I doing that's wrong? That's why I'm single. But like, it's okay. Be happy for your friends when they find someone, because finding someone nowadays is just like a hassle. Like, oh my god, oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, moving on to tip number 2. Don't allow people to discourage you for having standards. Never allow people to make you feel like something is wrong with you for having standards. Like, for one instance, in the summer, I told people all my standards that I have for a future partner, right? And everyone was like, what is wrong? Like, laughing at me, making fun of me. But like, I'm not going to stop because of what someone else thinks. Like, what other people think is not my business. And if someone who's supposed to be in a relationship with me isn't going to mesh well with me, why would I want to be with them? Like, we have to have the same aligned well and the same values. So like, no, I'm not gonna settle for less just so I can say I have a boyfriend. That is not gonna happen. Never in this lifetime. Okay, 3. Tinder and Bumble might work for other people, but it does not work for me. Now, before you people come and say, oh, I found my boyfriend or my girlfriend on Bumble, hear me out. I've tried Bumble, I've tried Tinder, and they were horrible. Bumble is okay because like the woman messages the man first. So like, if I want to talk to someone and I'm just trying to get to know them or on a friendly level, that's okay. But still, a lot of the guys are just like not it. And then when you go on Tinder, you see like that they're not serious, that all they want from you is to get into your pants, and like, no, you're not about to do that with me. So when I see stupid stuff like that, or when I see that they're inconsistent, because let's face it, a lot of people use Tinder just to hook up or just to like talk to people. Nobody's really serious when they're on Tinder, right? Am I right? Okay, so moving on to 4. The nice guy can also be a liar and a manipulator. Every time I've come across people that were the quote unquote nice guy, they've always had something that was wrong with them. And it was just like, it's annoying. Like, why do I have to go through that as an individual? Like, why can't you be upfront and say I'm not what you want? Like, why are you gonna just waste people's time? And some people like claim that they're so nice and blah blah blah, but like, you can see through that, and I can see through you. You ain't slick, so don't even try it. Moving on. 5. You need to pray before entering a relationship or dating someone. For all my Christian people out there, you or people who align with a religion, it's important to pray for your partner. Why I say that? Because when you pray for the person, you're able to eliminate things that you don't like in the person. Sometimes you might be with the person for the wrong reasons, and sometimes God will be just like, when you pray, I always do this prayer. If this person is right for me, bring them closer to me, and if they're not for me, bring them away. And every time I say that prayer, that person who's wrong for me disappears. I don't know if it's God telling me it's a sign that, girl, you need to leave that guy alone, but every time it works. You need to pray, because some people have some type of evil spirits up in their spirit that, you better get away from me right now. We don't have time for that. No. Okay, so 6, don't limit your options when dating, because some people are just not serious about you. There are so many people that, like, you talk to them and you're like, okay, am I the only one that you're talking to? But then you realize, like, no, it's okay to have options. Those type of people that like to say, oh, well, if you're a girl and you have different options, that means you're sleeping with them, aren't wrong. Just because someone wants to date certain types of people, it's important to date people, because how would you know if someone is right for you if you just stick with one person? Sometimes, like, you think that you're hitting it off with a guy and he's not even interested in you, so why would I even put all my eggs in one basket and then end up being disappointed in the end? You know, if a guy is acting up, move on to the next one, period. Anyways, 7, write a list of characteristics that you need your future partner to embody. So now, I did this and I have it in a different book. I wrote down a list of characteristics that I wanted my future partner to have, because it's important to know what you're looking for in a relationship. How well does that other person match up to you? So you can't just go in dating blindly. And I did that, and I realized, like, I like people who have internal characteristics such as honesty, trust, they respect women. The list can go on, but I will link down below a video by Breenylee when she's talked about characteristics that you want in a partner, that she made a list, and hopefully she'll go deeper into that. So if you like that, the link is in the description bar. Anyways, so moving on. 8, some men have emotional scars they haven't healed from. Don't be their victim. This is very true. And I mentioned it in the video. It's going to be in the iCards above, titled Struggle Of. Don't be someone's victim. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people have insecure attachment styles within themselves from past situations, how they grew up. And I feel like it's important for you to have deep conversations about stuff like that, because you're not someone's mental health specialist. I'm sorry. I cannot help you to be the man that you're supposed to be. You need to work on yourself. You need to effectively communicate what you want, because I'm not going to know, and I'm not going to sit up here and waste my time with you. So that's just that. And okay, moving on to 9. Being single isn't the end of the world. You know how many times, like, people have been, like, making me feel, like, weird about being single? Like, oh, I can't believe you're single. Like, it happens. I can't control that I'm single. If I don't find someone appealing to me and I don't click with someone, I'm not gonna force it. I'm very the type of person that if I know what I want, and if you're not what I want, goodbye. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm pretty fine being on my own. Like, I've been independent, and being single has helped me in so much ways to build up my confidence. So why would I bring someone in my life that I don't care about? And girl, you that's single, you that's watching my video, you will be fine. You will be okay. Being single is not the end of the world. Don't be with someone just because you're afraid to be alone. Never do that. Listen to me, your friend. I'm telling you, never do that. You know how bad that is, especially if you don't love yourself, for you to end up in a relationship with someone and expect that person to be your everything. Like, that is not realistic. You need to love yourself. And I hate when people are like, oh, don't say you need to love yourself first before you enter in a relationship. But it's important. You have to love yourself. You can't just expect the person to be everything for you. They can't solve all your problems. They're not your counselor. If you have an issue with something, work on it. Work on it and by yourself, so when you're in a relationship, you can give your 100% to the relationship. Moving on. 10. Develop hobbies or work on areas of interest. Now, what I'm doing right now, I'm working on branding myself, and I'm also working on just my creative outlet. I like to encourage, inspire, and motivate people. So this is something that I'm starting to pick up on, and I realize that I'm pretty good at giving people advice. So start working on your hobbies. Do things that are fun to you. Don't sit around here wasting time waiting for some guys who finally realize that you're what he wants. No, start living your life. Develop hobbies. Go out more, do fun things. Like, your life isn't over, girl. Okay, so 11. Not all men are trash. You people, you better be careful. You people that keep saying every man is trash, you better be careful. Because not every man is trash. Maybe there's something that you're doing that you keep attracting the same kind of men and expecting a different outcome. Use your head. When you elevate yourself to the next level of consciousness, all these small boys won't even affect you. You will look at them and you'll just be disgusted, because you'll realize, I don't deserve that, so why would I put myself through that? And plus, you might be overlooking a good guy, searching for the wrong guy. Do you know how many times we fall victim to the guy with the nice looks? He has the whole package, but inside there's something that's missing, that's causing him not to want to be with you. Yet you keep pushing yourself to be with him when he's clearly telling you, use your head. He's clearly telling you that he's not worthy of being your boyfriend. Don't ignore the signs. Use your head. Like my dad always likes to say, use the brain that God gave you. Use the head. Use your head. Be the head and not the tail. Some of these guys are EPs, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. So now now that we're done with part 1, this video is part of my woman empowerment series. So if you want to boss up, girl, and you want to be the spark that lights up the world, I want you to click the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a video, and comment, because like we need engagement on this channel. And don't forget to just live life, be happy. And if you related or resonated with anything that I said in this video, click the thumbs up button, please. Click the tongue-tied. Please click the thumbs up button. And anyways, bye.